Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are going to crack a really neat little Python puzzle. It might look simple on the surface, but trust me, it reveals a super important programming concept. Get ready to see a single line of code in a whole new way.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Here is the challenge. We start with a string, programming. Then, we run this one line of code on it. Your job is to figure out which of these four options is the correct final output. Go ahead, take a second and look at it. It's probably a little trickier than you think.
So what is going on here? That single line looks kind of dense, but the secret is just to break it down. It's not one big, scary operation. It's actually two separate things happening, one right after the other. The real puzzle is figuring out the order they happen in.
So, let's investigate. We're just going to read the code from left to right exactly like the Python interpreter does. And that means we're starting with the first part.
This little bit of code right here, S with the brackets and the : -1. Now, if you're kind of new to Python, this might look completely bizarre, right? But for seasoned Python folks, this is the classic quick and dirty trick for reversing a string. It's just a shorthand way of saying, hey, walk through that string, but do it backward.
And boom, just like that, our original string, programming, gets completely flipped on its head. The P moves to the end, the G slides over to the start, and what we're left with is GNMR-GORP. Now remember this new string, because this is our input for the very next step.
Okay, so we've got our reverse string. We're halfway there, but we're not done yet. It's time for the second part of the operation. Now here is the absolute key to this whole puzzle. That replace method, it has no idea the original string programming ever existed. It's totally gone. All it sees is the result from the first step, our new string, GNMR-GORP. Its only job now is to hunt down every single letter G in that string and swap it with a hash symbol.
So, let's watch it happen. The code starts with GNMR-GORP. It finds that first G right at the beginning and bam, swaps it for a hash. So now we have hashtag GNMR-GORP. But it doesn't stop there. It keeps scanning, finds that second G later on and swaps that one too. And there we have it. And that's really all there is to it. By breaking it down and following the steps in the right order, we've cracked the code. We reverse the string, then we replace the characters. Puzzle solved.
Which means our final answer, the thing that actually gets printed out, is hashtag GNMR-ORP. It's the logical conclusion when you follow that two-step process. So, if we jump back to our original problem with the four choices, it's crystal clear now, isn't it? We can see with total certainty why this is the correct pick. We just followed the logic, and it led us straight to the right answer.
So what's the big picture idea here? Well, what you've just seen is a really powerful technique called method chaining. You can think of it like an assembly line for your data. The first method does its job and passes its result down the line to the next method, which then does its job, and so on. It's a super clean and efficient way to write powerful code.
And that brings me to one last thing for you to think about. We just saw how critical the order of operations was, right? But what do you think would happen if we flipped it? What if we did the dot replace first on the original programming string, and then we reversed the result? I guarantee you the answer would be completely different. It's a great reminder that when you're chaining methods, order is everything. Thanks for cracking this one with me.